this swimming pool filter box. And this is the pump pumping it over here. This gets very, very dirty. We do it twice a month. Right now I got this pump pumping out there in the yard. And it's our pool heater. And there's some stuff that came out of there. Sludge. It's our DE separator. It has a big filter in it that filters out the DE powder that goes onto the coffee filter-like material that's on these filters, and then it filters it down to like 2 microns or something like that. But here's the pump. Right now I'm pumping water out of the pool, and then I'm going to switch over to drain. Right now we got it running through here into the DE separator that has the bag in it. Then it goes out there as wastewater that's free of Damascus earth material. This is our chlorinator. Just snap the hose off of it, but basically it's a drip system, and you set your flow rate by the valve, and then it then inserts chlorine into this tank, which then is rotated into the pool. These 2 valves are your main pool valves. This is where the water comes from the pool. This one is for the center drain grate, and this one is for the top skimmer grates. This right here is the autofill unit that has this tube connected to that float. When the water level gets too low, I got it turned off right now, but when the water level in the pool gets too low, that float drops, kind of like in your toilet, and then it just starts filling up the pool again. So it's automatic fill. These hoses connected here and here are your prime for your main pump. The main pump's off right now because I'm cleaning the filter box. But let's go ahead and switch over to the tank drain, and we'll start draining the tank here. Alright, so we got tank drain is on, off. So we're going to turn this, and we're going to put vacuum line to off. So now it's pulling from the tank, and it will drain this tank faster than that hose can keep up with it. So what I need to do now is just cut the water off. And we're just going to drain this tank down so it starts sucking out the thing, and then we'll turn the hose back on and spray it out some more and let it suck that stuff in, and it goes through a strainer grate inside of that pump, inside of the pump here, and then it goes through that filter bag like I said before. And there's the main pump. It's a centrifuge pump, and there's valves everywhere, one for the heater, one for the filter pre-coat, gauges to tell me the gallons per minute on what the pump's pulling. That's a temperature gauge to tell me the temperature of the water, and that's the flow gauge for the chlorinator, like gallons per hour of chlorine that goes into the thing. Alright, as you can see, we're pulling air now. There's a little drain hole there, and it's going to pull in some leaves and stuff that I really wanted it to. And I'll probably be back after I spray that down, because I can't really do it with 2 hands. But a very interesting video I thought I'd make. Oh, that's our acid feeder. Muriatic acid is pumped into the pool to keep the pH down or up. Preferably down, considering it's an acid. And that's our pull shop in the breaker box right there. Alright, I'll be back after I do another run of this stuff here. As you can see, it It does get pretty nasty in there. Alright. Okay, after a few minutes of trying to get all this crap out of here, one moment, I gotta use both hands. Alright. We'll take off the viewing glass. You can see there's leaves and dead worms and duck shit. All sorts of stuff in there. And that's the fun I'm having today. Alright, here we go. Add that to the box. Look at all that. Oh yeah. I think we got a lot out of that one. That was only a couple minutes. Literally after I made the other video. Yeah. So, put this back on there. And we'll re-prime this up by pulling from the pool. Get this on here. It might prime up just by getting in the tank, but it's very rare that it does. I don't see any water coming out of that at all. But we'll pull from the... We'll put a little pool water in there. Now once again, we're going to flip this over here. Hold on the front deck. Hold on the front deck. Come back in here. Should start pulling some water here in a minute. Hold on the front deck. See if it'll pull. There it goes. So there's a little bit of water. Once this is fully primed up, and then probably start putting this back into the tank and recycling our water and just draining it. Considering I'm pulling a lot of leaves out of here, it might help in the process of recovering this stuff. So instead of pumping it out there in the yard, I'm thinking I might just pump it down this tube back into the tank where it's ran through this filter, this strainer basket. Then I'll run it again through the D separator, and it should pump out there in the lake as clean water. But it looks like we're getting primed up here, and I guess it's time to switch it back over. And I'm going to go ahead and switch this to a pole here. Water in the tank. There. Alright, now, since that's coming from the pool, we need to turn this back off, and now it'll circulate that water, whatever water's in there. And it'll pull out all the leaves and stuff, and then I'll, like I said before, I'll run it through the D separator here, and then back out to the yard to get rid of some more of that Damascus earth that came off those coffee filter like material. So I'm going to let this rotate for a bit. So basically you got the dirty water in the bottom, and it's going out through a pipe into the pump over here. It's going up here and then back into the tank. After it goes through a strainer, the strainer basket there. So basically you're just rotating this and seeing how much crap you can catch in the basket. So I'll be back after I run this a couple times. Like part 3 or something. Alright, I'll move the chlorinator over there because I keep tripping over it when it's over here. Okay, the white stuff you see there is just suds that I pumped out there. towel buster, which is mainly used for towels, but it works great on this box. As you can see, it's very white and clean now. It was an orange dingy color. Right now, I got the water on. These two hoses are going into the pump, and it's priming the pump. I want to get rid of all the air bubbles that we can out of that, and then we're going to fill these boxes up. Right now seems like a good time to do that, and the way we're going to do this is these two valves here. So let's just open this valve here, and the water starts rushing in from the swimming pool. Once we get this filled up, it's going to fill up very fast. We got to keep an eye on it. This is just one of the valves. Once we fire up the motor, we're going to have to open the other valve because that motor is going to suck in all that water. And it's going to be like crazy. Here comes the water, and we want it just over the filters. Alright, so we'll back this off. I want the water to just go about an inch. I don't want it to cover that pipe right there because I want to be able to see the water coming out of it. So we're going to back this off. Now, and let's turn on the pump and see if she'll prime up. Alright, so what we got to do is we got to turn off, and I already have done this, but that's going to let out some of the air. But we're going to have to turn that off because that's the return to the pool. Okay, and then I would like to say that we open this valve. Alright, she's good and primed, I think. Flip the switch. And open the valve. She should take it. Come on, baby. She should take that water. Come on. Basically, we're pumping out of the filters here into the pump and back into the box. Now we're totally concealed from the swimming pool at this moment because these two valves are closed. Doesn't look like she's taking. Be taking it. I don't know. Here she goes. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Making. Well, this takes like 2 hands, so. Alright, well, I'll be back in a minute when I get this thing up and primed up. Okay, she's fired up now. Basically, let me explain what's happening here. We're pumping the water from the filter grid into the motor and back out the motor. This is called filter pre-coat. basically, what's going to happen is we're going to close this valve. And it's going to make like this whirlpool effect in here. Then we're going to add our domestic earth powder. And it's going to suck to the grid and stick. So I'm going to have to pause again to do this. It's good to go. Everything is water shooting out at height very rapidly, causing the water to whirl around, which will help us coat these filters. And that'll be in the next video. Okay, I'm back with the DE powder. This is basically just dynamite filter media, and it's like crushed sea shells or something. We got our, from the last video, we got our pump running in pre-coat mode at this moment. There's a little bit of DE powder I had left, so we're going to dump that on in here. See if I can do this with two hands. And that's going to swirl around in there and stick to the filters. Now I'm going to say that was one scoop. We're going to take our scoop here. I'm going to put about 11 more scoops in there. I use about 12 scoops of DE. So, it doesn't have to be exact or anything, but five, I guess. I don't know. Six. Seven. Eight. Nine. I'm going to call it right there. That should be enough filter powder to get that really filtered. Those filters really coated. And you're going to let this run for about 5-10 minutes. Get everything nice and coated. It should be turning clear when you have enough. When you've done it enough. Alright? So, we just let this, and then I'll show you how to put it back onto the pool mode, and then it'll be filtering the pool. One more thing I left out. I did put in some tile buster, and that's a kind of like a muriatic acid itself. It lowers the pH of this box. So this has high acid water in it right now. The DE powder probably took care of some of it, but just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to add a tiny bit of soda ash to the box while it's in pre-coat. And that should take care of the acid that's in there. As you see, it's foaming up, so there's kind of some acidic materials in there. So when this water goes out to the pool, it will then be nice, clear water and low acidic. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is just going to say, open her up and let her pull from the pool real quick. And the way you do that is the turn valve here. We're going to turn that on, and we're going to turn this off. And now she's going to pull from the pool. The water level is going to go down very quickly. As you can see, nice coated grids. Real nice coat on those. I'm going to open this valve up as fast as we can before she pulls air. It's kind of hard to do. There you go. There's a good look at the grids. Open this valve up. Please don't pull air. She's sitting at 220. I think we're going to have her. She's going to go. There we go. All right. Open both of these valves full open. There's some stuff coming back to the top that I didn't get, but no big deal. And in just minutes, you'll see this water go crystal clear. So now we're filtering the pool. The water's coming in through these valves to the bottom of the tank. It's then being sucked through these grids. The only way it can go through is through that DE powder. The DE powder is now sticking to the grids. And then it's going into the pump and out to the pool. So all the dirty water is coming in to the bottom there. I'm going to open this valve a little bit more. Alright, those valves are totally open. And close off the priming valve. That might be affecting the foot pump. Yeah. There it goes, it's rising now. They're sucking, that's a foot valve. It allows stuff to go through it, but not out of it. And maybe I need to crack this valve a bit, put some water in here. One of the reasons why the water is so low in this box right now is because I've drained the pool almost. So we got to get the water level back up. And we're just going to turn this till this thing comes on. A nice full blast motion there. And that's going to fill the pool up. That should be it. And do not forget to turn off the prime. That will flood your pool if you don't. Turn off these two valves. Or else you're going to have a problem with air leaking. Look at that. So she's filling up. We got a nice coat on our filters. Water looks nice and clean. I have to fix the chlorinator, and that's going to drip in the drip tube right here into the water. About 5 gallons per hour is where we keep it. And this is a 30,000 gallon swimming pool. 38,000, so you can go ahead and say it's a 40,000 gallons. But that's it for the filter cleaning, and this process took me about, it is a long, strenuous process, but once you get it, it's worth it, because as you can see, everything is nice, coated, coffee filters with that domestic milk on it. So that's it. So when the swimming pool gets to the right level, which is the water in this tray here, this will lift up and that will shut off. But until then, it'll probably be about an hour or so. So I'll probably make another video, come back and show you that it's off and everything. Alright, later. Okay, we're back. Everything's running. Pool's still filling up after about 30 minutes or so. So everything's cut off. We got a prime cut off. We got our water inlet to our prime cut off. Chlorinator, I cannot find another one of these to go on there. That one snapped off. But it'll be alright. So, everything's running good. Pool's filling back up. That pump's off. And the DE thing is still loaded full of DE, but I'm not even going to mess with that right now. But, nice clean water. Clean filter. What I like to see. Okay, we're in the new renovated dining room. New carpet. And none of this is open just yet. Come on in here and I'll show you the kitchen. Before there was no wall here. So there's the door. And here's the prep stations. Right here. That's one of the prep stations for the AL dining room. And here's the big kitchen. There's the office. Here's kitchen, racks, fume hood. Everything is practically brand spanking new. And here's our dry storage and the entry to the thing. All brand new floor, concrete, everything, tile, drains, brand new stoves, racks, kettle, steamers, 2 steamers, some vegetable racks. There's another prep sink here. 0 walk-in coolers, or reach-in coolers. Let's see. You can reach in, or you can go around. You can walk in through the other door. Coming back here, we got a hand wash station with infrared light, freezer, chemical room, little wash basin and chemicals for the mop bucket, some chemical rack, mop bucket, and now we're into the dish racks. Here, another hand wash station, dishwashing station, right here. It's a sink for dishwashing manually, a cooler for your line items, 3 fryers, another sink for prepping, sandwich station, sandwich bar, refrigerated sandwich bar, a flat grill, regular grill, stove, complete with oven. Also, some of these have heated drawers on the bottom. Here's a steamer, or I don't know what that is, but here's a steamer, another steamer, another prep station. And stuff right here. And some shelves, stuff like that. Everything's got little roll and top block rolls on it. Pretty cool. Another refrigerator. That goes out to the dining room. There's your drink station. Station, ice machine, pretty much your drink station. And they also build a outside patio for when they want to eat outside. Back into the AL dining room. Okay, now my day ends with a graceful ride on the Gator. Come along, shall we? Any key will do. So, don't need those anymore. Hold on, one moment. Cigarette's lit. We're good to go. Working drink off. Now we're good to go. I'll put it in the shed. Which key is it? I wonder which key it could be. Wait, there it is. Lock. Shed. Lots of shit in the shed. Lots of stuff. All sorts of stuff. Table saws, golf carts, lifts, genie lifts, all sorts of crazy stuff. Gators. Gators that go in the shed. Don't hit it. Oh my God. I hit Mike's golf cart. He's going to kill me. Just kidding. Alright, and that's the end of my day, and I'll walk back all the way from which I came. It's where I get my exercise from. That's been a day in the life of Geoff and cleaning the pool, and I hope you all enjoyed.